Hey, welcome to your virtual classroom. This is Jamal Mahatuka, your teacher, and things are changing. So much so, this is how we're going to teach our lessons from this point on. I want to introduce you to our engagement. Before we start any new lesson, the first thing I want you to do is sort of get engaged. We're reviewing our PowerPoint lessons. So to engage you in the PowerPoint, I made one called All About Me. Showed it to you. So if this was a new lesson, this is exactly what I would have wanted you to do. So first thing is log into your Schoology account, of course. So when you get to Schoology, you're going to click on your login. Then, of course, you want to make sure you're in the right course. When you first log in, you're in the recent activity section. And then there's the course dashboard. Always go to your course dashboard, of course. Find your class. We're going to multimedia. When we get into multimedia, I want to draw your attention to the updates icon. That's the first thing you should always check. Here's what you need to notice. Our new updates is that I'm going to give you an entire week on Monday or the first day. And it's going to tell you what I need you to do every day thereafter until the new week, as opposed to what we used to do where I gave you a daily itinerary so that you would know exactly what it is I wanted you to get accomplished. Now we're going to use a virtual week. So if you click on the show more link, the entirety of this of the week's activities will be listed to you. Of course, I'll start with an essential question, a thing that I want you to learn. And then, of course, there'll be a content goal, a content goal, a language goal, and a social goal. And for day one, because this is week one, day one, there's an engagement activity. I want you to go back to time travels. Time travels, of course, is when we use Flipgrid to explain what it is you thought you were going to learn, why you thought you were going to learn it, and more importantly, since you have some idea of what you were going to learn, what you would have liked to have learned or what it is you want to learn. So that's all in your time travel. That's just a 30-second video. Then there's my All About Me PowerPoint. In this case, I wanted you to experience that. If we were doing something else, I'd give you something else. But this is how I'm going to try to engage you into why this stuff may be important. Finally, after that is the consumer credit. I want you to look at your PowerPoint. I want you to listen to the podcast. And there may even be some type of video presentation also. So, look for those things all within your document section. There's your Bellwork section. Of course, after you read your PowerPoint, listen to my podcast, you should be able to answer these questions. So do your few Bellworks. I want you to think about a simile. A simile is a comparison between two things using the words like and as. I want you to make a comparison between PowerPoint in this case and anything else. Once you can make that comparison, you're now partaking in cognitive dissonance or cognitive. Yeah, you're flexing your cognitive flexibility, and that's what we want, is you thinking. And then there's this reflection piece at the end. I want you to think about your learning process. You are now responsible for your learning. No longer do you have me in the classroom, over your shoulder, making sure you do things. So I need you to ask yourself daily, are you doing the things you're supposed to do? That equates to what we call our employability skills. Day one speaks to attendance. Well, of course, you're not attending school, but are you attending to this information? Did you give it a little time? Did you spend 30 minutes working on PowerPoint? And then the same thing with professionalism and production and efficiency and communication. Are you writing me emails when you're confused about things? These are the things you have to be responsible for. I say 250 words, but that's really just a small paragraph. So write me a quick paragraph, your thoughts on your educational process. The next one you see is week one, day two. You'll do a quick review. If you didn't finish your Bellworks, get them done. If you didn't finish your simile, finish that. Then do your read along. After you do your read along, you might want to start thinking about your mnemonic device and the infographic. Yep, still got infographics. And now everybody gets to make one. And we'll use Piktochart to make that infographic. And then there's another reflection question. This time, reflect on your professionalism communication. Are you talking to me? Are you making sure you know exactly what it is you need to get done? Day three, of course, you always want to start off with reviewing. Did you finish those things that you were supposed to finish the previous day? If not, get them done. Did you do your Edpuzzle assignments? We have Edpuzzles. And then, again, you need to reflect. And then day four, of course, I want you to start working on your project. It shouldn't take you a day, 30, 40 minutes to get that done. And also do a Kahoot review. Play the game. Send me your score. You know who did the best, and maybe I'll send out some of the greatest candy known to mankind to whoever's getting the high scores. And again, I always want you to reflect. So every day you should keep a diary. Keep a diary of what's going on in your life during these times. These are definitely strange days, and your correspondence on such it could be valuable. And then week 5, that's when you'll take your test, of course. And I want you to do an employability assessment. So you've been reflecting on it all throughout the day. Now give yourself a grade. Be honest. And in regards to grades, I don't know if you know, but none of these grades can hurt you. They can only improve your score. So if any grade turns out to not be at the level you want them, we don't count it. But here's what you need to know. The learning process is not about grades. It's about the process. And you're moving on to higher level learning. This is what college is like. You're responsible for your learning. So it's a great opportunity for you to practice being accountable and responsible. So let's go back up and take a look at the actual engagement activity for this. You go to your materials, you go to the virtual lesson plan. You want to go into the actual lesson plan, and then there's the engagement folder, of course. Time travel, click on it, give me a time travel, 30 seconds. All About Me PowerPoint. In this case, your engagement was my PowerPoint. You can hear the music, see the video in there, see how I made a PowerPoint, and then hopefully you could duplicate such. So that's how class is going to work. Each week we'll change the topic, and we'll see what we can learn. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm going to try to have fun with it, and it's good to talk to you again. All right, see you soon.